And welcome back, my fellow Scout Troopers, to a third Age Reforged 5v3 Siege Battle replay today. Today's comes from Tommy Wiesel, who's commanding one of three defending armies today, and is of course commanding Umba. Before we get started with his army comp, don't forget you can send me your total replays to my email at scouts7entertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly through Discord. You can join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance and post your battle replay there from any Total War game. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on a third Age Reforged Discord as well. And with that, let's dive into Tommy's army. So, he's got 2 units here of Corsair crossbows and Casimir's Rangers. Corsair Blackguards here, 2 units of them. Adunim Shield Guard, Warlords of Umba, Balagar Archers, Adunim Shield Guard once again, and Balagar Marksmen. We have over here 4 units of our Coroner's Legion. We've got another unit of Balagar Marksmen, Naru and our Royal Guard, some Harbingers of Casimir, and 2 units of Naru and Naru Sentinels. So talk about overkill. Tommy's got a very strong army here. A lot of firepower, a lot of muscle, good all-around army. I think the defense will be relying on it quite a bit. Next we have Harad, coming by Nawaki. He's got some Saffron Pikemen here, 2 units. More Beast Hunters here, 2 units of Javelins. Oh no, Beast Hunters here, just the 1 so far. We've got more Beast Tamers here, which is your light tier, I don't know, Halberdier unit maybe you can call it. We have Demons of the Desert over here, the best Javelin unit in the game, body piercing. We have down here Black Serpents, Heavy Lancer Cav, Trollmen of Harad. We've got some Dismounted Serpent Guard down here, 2 units of Trollmen of Harad, Hashari Shadows. Obviously, Nok will be relying on them for their range and body piercing ability. They really suck when it comes to charging. We have 2 units of Dismounted, 2 more units of Dismounted Serpent Guard here, all armored up so far. A second unit of Demons of the Desert. I think it's a little bit unfair to the attackers personally. And over here we have some more Beast Hunters again, Javelins, Saffron Pikemen. We have Thanatos commanding a second Umbar army. Which has some Balagar Axe Guard over here. Some Saffron Archers. Is that 2 units of Alliance? Just a 1 unit. Just a 1. And over here we have the rest of Thanatos' forces. Which are some Naru Sentinels, Balagar Pikemen, Harbingers of Casimir, Corsair Crossbows, Naru Royal Guard, some Union Shield Guard, Balagar Axe Guard, and some Casimir's Rangers again. Corsair Crossbows, the 1 unit there, 2nd unit there. I think I've already pointed out the Royal Guard. We have our Coroner's Legion, possibly, hang on, I'll try and say this right. Our Corondas Legion, yeah. I think about that, yeah, that's close enough. We have Demon Shield Guard there. Is that another unit of Casimir's Rangers? Possibly. Yeah, it is, has to be. Balagar Shield Bearers here and a Trebuchet, so. Huge army there for the defenders. And it's going to be a real tough to beat. Next we have the first of 5 attacking armies today, Khan, who's coming in by Pajo. And he's got some Nomadic Axemen over here. He's got some Direct Footmen out front. Looks to be about 3 units of them. Also some Nomadic Warriors mixed in there as well. Could be 2 units there of Nomadic Warriors in this blob here. Next we have, is that 2 units of Halberds? It is 3 units of Halberds, yes. We have behind them some Nomadic Infantry, Varag Bowmen, Nurad Storm Guard, Brotherhood of the Spear, Brotherhood of the Sword. Some more Varag Bowmen, some Nomadic Infantry. He's got 2 or 3 units here of Varag Bowmen. We have 2 units here of Nomadic Marauders. Nice Javelin unit there. We have Brotherhood of the Bow. I don't think he's allowed to start firing just yet. He's getting tempted, of course. Getting in that close. Next we have Rune, commanded by Stalin Stepbro. He's got the Dragon's Breath Cannon. I missed the army there, I'll come back to you, Ord. We have some Lok Norim, we've got some Lok Flagrim, and Eastern Clansmen armoured up, good to see. He'd be dead if there was otherwise. We have Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen, Balclock Tribesmen, looks to be 1 unit there. Camul's Shadowbows, Camul's Chosen, Lok Sirenrim, 2 units there. Lok Gambrim, Lok Flagrim, traditionally 3 units apiece there. Lok Norim, about 2 units of them. Eastern Crossbows, looks to be just the 1 unit there. No unit of Eastern Clansmen coming in over there. Next we have a second Khan army, as I said, commanded by Order Malice. He's got some Chieftain's Vanguard here, Brotherhood of the Spear, Brotherhood of the Axe, Nurad Storm Guard, Varag Warriors. Some Nomadic Warriors. We got about 4 units there of Nurad Footmen, 3 units of Nurad Halberds, 2 units here of Nomadic Infantry, Nomadic Raiders, and 2 more units here of Nomadic Marauders. I thought that rock was another unit. Alright, those are 3 armies so far. And next and last 2 armies over here are another rune army commanded by Nebest. And he's got some Eastern crossbows here, Dragon's Wrath crossbows. Don't think I saw Dragon's Wrath crossbows on the other side. We have Loke Gamprim, 2 units there. Loke Scion. Is that 2 units? No, it's just the 1. We have some Camul's Chosen there. Loke Narim. 2 units of Balcott Triton. 3 units here of Loke Flagrim. Eastern Clansman, half armoured up. Eastern Clansman here, 3 more units for armoured up all the way. I guess he just ran out of money. And we have some more Camul's Chosen over here. I think I've already commented on the Dragon's Wrath crossbows there. Or did he bring 2 of them? He did bring 2. No, he did not. We have a 3rd rune army coming by the Wom Raider. He's got that unit belongs to him. Okay. We have Loke Siren out front. Curious to know why they're out front. It should be Loke Gamprim, not the Loke Siren. We have Eastern Guard here, armoured up. Varric Mercenaries, 2 units there. Eastern Warriors, looks to be, well, 4 units there. Half armoured up. Balcott Tribesmen, 2 units there. I think I've already commented on these Eastern Clansmen. I thought they belonged to the best over here. But yeah, looks like we went through that earlier. Alright, that army seems a little bit small there for the Wom Raider. Doesn't quite add up. Eastern crossbows up there, which I didn't see before. So yeah, we'll keep our eye out on the Wom Raider. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. His army's got to be elsewhere, or maybe some units are hidden. Has to be. In any case, we'll do a small cut here, wait for the defenders to get themselves into position, and we'll come back once the attack begins. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, looks like the first arrows are about to be fired. And the best crossbows here have taken the first volley in their stride. Got the Eastern Guard here, moving forwards. Umbar was in range before, but they moved back a little bit. Don't know why the best left the crossbows there, if he wasn't going to use them. So far, Wom Raider's forces are just getting shot, taking damage. Not really getting a whole lot.
It is coming for us.
All that money's worth, just a few arrows there. It's a strange opening. Seemed like he was gearing up to attack and then he just stopped as soon as he started. Phantos has lined the ridge here with multiple archers. I'm not sure who he's trying to shoot at. Targeting Doom Shield Guard. Yeah, it's a good unit to hit, I suppose. Most other units there must be out of range, and the ones they can shoot are, well, pretty shit, so not worth wasting any ammunition. So it looks like we might have got off to a false start here. I mean, Wom Raider's approach is very puzzling. He's just sort of walking into the fight. When you're being fired upon, you don't really want to walk into the battle. Black Earth Marksman obviously shooting at the crossbows here. A lot of arrows missing there. Eastern Warriors gearing up for, looks like the first assault. So they're finally starting to move forward here. Looks like I was going to have to make another cut if this attack wasn't going to eventuate. You're under fire, get in there, man. Come on.
It is coming for us.
I don't know if this is smart here, Tommy. We know Eastern Guard here, they are a spear unit. But to be fair, they were in loose formation. Not a good opening for the attackers so far. And this side is a little better. Although this one unit here is soaking up a lot of ammunition, if not all of the Barrack Bowman ammo. Still have their bows out. This is a very tepid approach. Eastern Guard's down to more than half strength. What are you doing? Don't do that. This is frustrating to watch here. His unit's being picked apart. You can just look at all the corpses he's walking over right now. It's like he's inviting the warlords to come back and charge at him. He doesn't even have the crossbows nearby to take advantage of that. Or does he? I didn't see them fire before. I didn't see any crossbows come in. Again, he's walking his troops into the defender's arrows. This is not smart strategy. Don't know what he's waiting for. Over here, it's not that much better. I get what Padjo's doing. He's trying to have an opening skirmish, which seems to be carrying on almost forever. And the defenders just aren't responding to his attack. They're just sort of waiting him out, waiting for him to run out of ammunition. And unfortunately for the attackers, they're the ones that have to take the initiative to the defenders. They are the attackers after all. They can't just wait here for the defenders to sally out. That's not how it's going to work. If they're that worried about those archers that are on that ridge and that trebuchet, then they must attack from a different angle. The most obvious choice is to send half their forces down here to try and cross the bridge. At the same time, you have a large contingent of forces up here to send, a few troops across this bridge to try and keep the defenders occupied in both areas, so they can't focus them down on both sides. And they might be able to soak up some ammunition from that ridge as well. So you want to leave like your mid to low tier troops over here and send your elites down here to cross. Because once you're over, then that could trigger a retreat back to the citadel, which then will then allow forces, well, if the defenders then retreat, then I probably would send most of the forces down this area here to cross the bridge to avoid all those archers up top, you know? You want to try and get across and save as many troops for the final assault as you can. That's a hard slog. Now, Milwaukee here, Sathron Archers, we got nomadic warriors here just walking over. Charge into the Sathron Archers, mate. They're right there. What is going on here? No, he's charging into his shield guard. I wouldn't have done that myself. Look, Badger, man, if you had charged into the Sathron Archers, you could have killed some archers. The shield guard there would have charged into you from your flank, and then the Barrack Bowman could have shot them straight in their flank, So you make the enemy outflank you, only to be outflanked themselves. You could have laid a trap there, and unfortunately you missed it. These Barrack Bowman PI ammunition. No, still you could have brought up another archer unit before you engaged. Sathron Archers have withdrawn. It could be Padjo's trying to invite Thanatos to shoot him by blobbing up his troops like that. Bit of a gamble. If the Cassidy Rangers are shooting at them, this strategy is not going to really work. It'll only take a few volleys there to kill most of the troops. Or deal enough damage for the melee troops to finish them off very quickly. I mean, Padjo here has got to keep his forces spread out along the line as best he can. He can't afford to get himself bogged down in one area. As tempting as it might be to push through the enemy's defences. And he seems to be bottling up his forces at the worst possible point. If he's going to do that, he'd have to do it from the left, not the right. We know that they have archers up here. We know they've got a trebuchet up here. That trebuchet has the best chance to hit the attackers on the right side of their line. It doesn't make any sense for Khan, or both Ord and Pajo, to focus their attack there. They're inviting the enemy to shoot at them. I know what I said about, trying to get the enemy to waste ammunition on your low to mid to mid tier troops. Sorry, that could be their intention. If it is, great, well done to you guys. Take everything back what I said before. But that trebuchet, if it fires, it could and probably will cause a mass chain rout on the entire right flank, and then it could set you back. Now it looks like we're making moves over here, so the attack has stepped up a bit, which is good to see. Back at the marksman here, they're firing. I'm not too sure what at yet, but yeah, back at the marksman, they're firing at the rag mercenaries. And I suppose that's better a target than their melee forces. I think they're trying to target the doing shield guard. And they're getting a bit of friendly fire there. Yeah, if you're the defender Tommy here, I think you just need a unit of Cassie's Rangers stationed, about here even. Might be out of range of various mercenaries, might not. But they're worth moving up and firing in a couple of volleys in the side here. Probably aim for the Eastern Warriors. Those arrows will pass through to the Loxan Rim. Or they can shoot at the large blob of forces building up here on the bridge.
It is coming for us!
Balclot Tribesman. Probably firing the front lines. Tommy should unleash a few volleys from the Corsair crossbows to wipe out the Balclot Tribesman. Wouldn't take too many volleys to reduce this unit down to like 20, even 30, 20 at least, very quickly. Now Umba here's got decent shield values. Oh no, we've got some Ashari Shadows. I don't know who they're shooting at though. Well, the Warlord's coming in. Looks like Remy moving to defend Balclot Tribesman just in time. Of course, their crossbows, they're getting ready to fire. Like so, I'm protecting the Balclot Tribesman a little bit. Balclot Tribesman should be running low on ammunition at this point. So it probably does make sense for them to try and soak up some ammunition now from those crossbows. But it looks like the crossbows have only interest for Loxan Rim. So they're not falling for that. They've got their own crossbows firing in now. Alright, we've got the Brotherhood of the Bow here down to 13, so taking a few casualties. Of course, their crossbows up top, not firing. Belketh Marksman's firing. Line from bars looking a little bit iffy on the right. The right footman is outflanking them. This rock is causing some issues for the attackers for sure. Now, what do they have in their arsenal? Okay, we know Rune here has a unit of crossbows. Should he bring them up? Let's have a quick look. What do the defenders have here to repel something like that? They got some javelins here, but crossbows can move out of range. The Southron archers are the biggest concern for the crossbows. But if he can get his crossbows over here, he could provide supporting fire to the front lines and shoot at the reserve troops being brought up, even shoot at the Southron archers if they come within range, of course. But, you know, if they station them here, the crossbows here, they will be shooting from a place of cover. It should be relatively safe from the Southron archers. Murad halberds being brought in over here. Yeah, Naoki Serpent's not going to be too much use to the defenders at the moment. Nor with the halberds there on that flank. How's it looking from the ridge? I'm not sure what the Belkov marksman might be shooting the like not in. They're shooting at the pneumatic raiders. They're a light tier archer unit. Those crossbows should be able to hit. If they're shooting at them, they can definitely hit the front lines of the attackers. The other Belkov marksman unit appears to be shooting at the enemy archers as well. Yeah, I'm happy if I'm the attacker. They're wasting valuable crossbow ammunition at pretty crappy troops. They're out of ammunition. We've got the Micka Marauders here. We've got the Hishari Shadows from Naoki. Now that's taking the initiative there. Well done, Naoki. Probably needs to improve the angle a little bit. I think he's hitting some of his own forces there. We've got other ranger forces shooting at him. Cass's rangers are there. It's not too bad. Could be better. The Micka Marauders appear to be targeting the Moab Beast Hunters. And Neurat Halberds are down to 19. But the footmen should try to do a rear charge into the enemy, try and break them if they can. Gain some more ground for the attackers. Nice bobbed up force here. Yeah, nice job. Milwaukee tearing them a new one along with Umbar. That belongs to Thanatos. We are at 24 to 27. With the Loke, no, him trying to force the Ashari Shadows back. Defenders here losing over here right now. Oh, nice hit. Really good hit into the Micka Marauders, but they've been firing for a while. I think the Micka Marauders are being shot by the crossbows. I took out 4 there. Let's have a look on the other side. The attack hasn't really gone very far. We went too far there. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, jeez. The camera's driving me crazy. If this was done by design, that's pretty good work from the attackers. They've shifted the line in a way that makes it more difficult for the defenders to use their archers against them. More difficult, not impossible. $28 to $30. Ramp a unit of sentinels. The shadowbows are targeting the narrow sentinels in tight formation. Dragon's crossbows potentially targeting the narrow sentinels. Run them in, Tony. Run them in, quick. Quick, quick, quick. Too late. They're down to 37 before they've seen any action. Alright, so the attackers got off to a very shaky start there, but they seem to have settled into their own. The defenders took advantage of that at the start, but they seem to be struggling a little bit now to sustain their defense. Their outer defense appears to be crumbling, and they're not really setting up enough troops to hold the area, so it begs the question why they're still here. Why aren't they retreating those other forces in the back, you know? I mean, all signs show they're not intending to hold this area anymore, but they're not falling back yet. These other forces are going to be caught out if they don't make a move soon. So, you know, you think they start to pull out. These forces will last just long enough for them to get away safely. Trade mercenaries being ready to be sent up. Crossbows at 49. They can afford to get into tight formation. There's no enemy archers in the area right now. If they can fire into the warlords of Umbar, they probably should do it. Let's come back here for a sec. Okay, so we no longer have a cohesive line. It's separated into 3 different sections. Left, middle, and right. Black 7s are down to 6. It looks like someone was shooting at them and they just shot them to death. So unfortunately, Nawaki never really got any good use out of that unit. Or not. Maybe he did after all. He took out a few there, like Flagrim. It was 6. I think maybe he just got distracted and came back and kicked himself for not realizing his troops were under attack. Nice shot. Took out a nice healthy chunk there. Oh, like Flagrim. Thanatos setting up more forces again. It appears to be a mistake. The attackers are already across the bridge. They can afford to spread out. They can stretch out their line far longer than the defense can, at least with the forces the defense has in the area. For Thanatos to send out more troops right now, I think he's just wasting it. I think he's not doing himself any favors by continuing this attack here.
Intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
This Mount Super Guard isn't going to last much longer. And unfortunately, it's not like Thanatos' Royal Guard. He can provide any supporting fire. Or can he? No, he can't. His Coronas Legion's in the way. They can take out the Loke Flag Rim, but that's about it. And they'll be the target for them to shoot at, but they're not shooting at them for now. And you want to get your Coronas Legion into tight formation when you send them into battle. Of course, their crossbows probably should be put here, as close to the ledge as you can, and then try and just shoot down below. Is that Serpent's Fangs? Yeah, it is. We are about halfway through right now. And it's looking pretty good for the attackers at this stage.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
Good hit. Sure wish I needed a good hit. Yeah, they're blobbed up. And I'll try and take advantage of that. That is a Dragon's Breath artillery. Well, they must have fired all their bullets. Maybe the Dragon's Breath took him out. Doesn't seem to have taken out much else. I'm not seeing any other dead forces in the area. I have to conclude Rune didn't get the best use out of the Dragon's Breath cannon then. Dantos, did you run out of ammunition with your Royal Guard at that point? So I can't remember. Have a look over here. Battle is still continuing. Your own friendly forces are blunting Tommy's charge. He can't get through. Of course, the Blackguard's there trying to provide some measure of support. We've got some Eastern Warriors. I half wonder if Nabes was trying to make Tommy think that he'd sent in the Gamul's Chosen. From a distance there, the Eastern Warriors do have the appearance of the Gamul's Chosen. What do we got there? The Shari Shadows from Harad. You can cast these ranges here. Yeah, I've got the Shari Shadows here as well.
Intervention by the Almighty Lord, or a military genius, can bring us victory from this disgrace. It is coming for us!
And the Golden Army is surging forward despite the range of fire coming into them. (46 to 47). Yeah, the one raider here tried to outflank the enemy, but instead he exposed himself almost deliberately to the course of the Blackguards, who took full advantage of that and just slammed their javelins into his back.
Changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
Yeah, Demons of the Desert here from Milwaukee. They're in a great position here. We got supporting fire trying to come in, but it's not going to stop this volley. And there they melt. They're melting. They're like vampires melting under the sun. Some are getting back up. Demons here down to 25. They're falling fast.
It is coming for us!
No, they lost quite a lot. Twelve's still a problem for them. Of course, their crossbows. Who are they shooting at? No. Nobody. Okay, got it. We've got some Euro footmen here and Brotherhood of the Bow just pursuing the enemy. Okay. No one's crossing the bridge down there for some reason. It's like no one cares that it's there or knows how to cross it, maybe. They just left the local flag grim alone. Come on, Stalin. Either pull back or... Oh, hang on, runes on this side. I'm an idiot. It's all evil men today. It can get very confusing at times. And the best he has some Battle Tribesmen. Oh, Tommy should just run around the street here, cut him off, wipe him out. Maybe he thinks he doesn't have enough time, but there's runic forces here in his path. He can't get a charge off on him. He's too close.
It is coming for us.
We got Camille's Chosen crossing right now. So I'll just reiterate in case some of you are getting confused as you're watching this. Obviously the defenders here are Umba and Harad. The attackers are Khan and Rune. Good for Tommy. You got one last volley off. Run away! Run away! Don't. Oh, no! You need to run this way first, then go this way for a flanking charge. Get out of there! Get out of no! Don't run further into the fray. There's spears. Oh, hang on. No, there's like some there. It's like there's like some in Eastern Guard protecting the Camille's Chosen. He's gonna. Oh, but there's nothing protecting them like Narim. Nah, they didn't get their lances out. $56 to $57. Like so, they're facing them, so. Geez, Tommy's just having no luck here trying to get a charge off. You just can't get those lances down. in time. Well, it looks like they're already through and chasing the attackers all the way here. We've got Tears and Vanguard here just peppering the retreating forces. And try and take out the Beast Hunters. Beast Hunters just need to move a bit more this way. Seek cover behind the ledge here. We're a ways off from this engagement ramping up a bit more. The attackers are still crossing the land bridge. They have hundreds, if not a couple thousand more troops left to cross. Yep. Alright, head back over the other side, I reckon. So he's sending forth an advance guard. Probably should leave the Camille's Chosen with the rest of the army for now. Or at least keep them close to Loxar Rim so they can protect them from any potential cav charges. Just trying to see one of the generals in this unit. That's usually where we find the general. They're celebrating their first victory after the crossing. Now, the Warlord Zumba got their lances down that time, and unfortunately, I don't think he got as many kills as he would have liked. He got a few, but not that many. Yeah, that was better. They can win that battle. Alright, they're finished there. Where's he going now? There's Gamprim. Potentially he is going after the Camille's Chosen. He sees an opportunity here and he's going after him. I don't see any spears. I see simple melee troops. Camille's Chosen is running behind the Varag mercenaries. No, actually they're moving back. It's probably not the smartest thing to do. Where's Tommy running to? Why is he coming in through this way? We got caught in the rock. Well, the Camille's Chosen are right there, Tommy. Yeah, they're running away. They only killed Balco tribesmen there. Repeated cycle charges. Why'd he pull out? Yeah, nice job. And they've still got two more left. I just times 2 speed it. See what he does. No, he wants to save them. He wants to use them for later. Okie doke. Or does he? I don't know. Defenders here have fallen back. That trebuchet here could be under attack. It's a little bit annoying we can't tell if the trebuchet's out of ammo or not. Although the fact that Thanatos is leaving them in the fight suggests that they are out of ammunition. But if he was going to use those trebuchets as an obstruction item, it'd be better if he just placed it in front of the ramp, like in the middle of this path here, instead of on the right. But maybe he's doing that because he wants to try and funnel the attackers through a tighter corridor. Make it easier for javelins and crossbows to hit him, potentially. That's possible from here for sure. Javelins as well. Not a bad plan. Had he put it in the center as I suggested, it would make it harder for them to use their crossbows and javelins on the enemy attackers as they come up the ramp. So, if he's coming at from that angle, then this plan is perfect. You see, it's forcing them to blob up from the center to the left. It also has the added bonus of intercepting enemy archers from the ramp and enemy javelins as well. This was actually a brilliant move from Thanatos, putting his trebuchet there like that. I did not see the advantages at the time. That was far better than obstructing the enemy, as I was suggesting. So, you know, ignore me, go with what Thanatos did. The ledge here is providing some protection, not completely, but some. And look, the enemy can still shoot through, but they'll just get a few arrows instead of many into the flank. They engaged on the other side yet? Yeah, they have. We've got Hashari Stalkers just right here. What the hell? They're shooting their own troops, are they? No, they're not. That's coming in from the nomadic infantry. Loke Narim is shooting the back of Axgard. Probably should pull them back, they've won their fight. Now they're just being shot at mostly. He's on crossbow shooting at him. Yeah, now they're safer. Crossbows here. Should be able to hit the eastern crossbows. Try and take them out of the equation. Yeah, they're targeting the crossbows now.
It is coming for us!
Now they switch targets.
Only intervention mentioned by the Almighty Lord, or a
They're trying to
military
lob their
genius
bolts over the
can bring us
ledge.
victory from this disgrace.
Lord Beast Hunters still have their javelins, but can't seem to fire them from the ledge. Which, if true, would frustrate Milwaukee to no end. $65 to $65. Okay. Sentinels moving down. I would have waited Thanatos until they're at the top of the ramp. I mean, your trebuchet's there, your defense on the flank is gone. The enemy can still shoot at you. You've got lots of javelins coming in here, just tearing up your sentinels. Yeah, it wasn't smart to continue to fight with the attackers here. They got their own javelins coming in now. He's pulling back, which is good to see. Although damage might be done.
Only half the enemy force remain. It is coming for us.
66 to 67. Balance of power is not in favour of the defenders. And the defenders here could be panicking a little bit, and I suggest that because he's using his Beast Hunter javelins on light to mid-tier troops. He's not saving them for the big boys later on. And who I mean by the big boys? I mean the Nereid Storm Guard. Any Brotherhood units left over from Khan, for example. Kamul's Chosen. I think Milwaukee here could be panicking just a little bit. And he's trying to kill as many of the enemy infantry as he can, as a small blob looks less threatening than a larger one. Or he could be playing mind games with Milwaukee. Corsair crossbows out of ammunition, get him to the front. These Corsair crossbows potentially are trying to hit the Dragon's Wrath crossbows, and, well, not potentially, probably are. But now they've moved out of their line of sight. Leutner in here, nicely bobbed up. Where are the crossbows running to? I guess he just wants to save them for later. Demons of the Desert is coming up. Well, Nereid Storm Guard is at the front lines. Maybe that's the reason. Nailed them. Did they break? They must have broken. No, they didn't break. Good. That would have made no sense. The Storm Guard's Khan's best unit. And they usually have very good morale. $70 to $70. Dragon's Breath Artillery, the bodyguard crew, is still alive. And Royal Guard supposedly shooting at somebody. Of course, their crossbows. Do they have ammunition? Or not? No, they're out. think they just ran into that crossbow crew there. Artillery is almost gone. 72 to 71, 8,000 frames to go. And we got Locomotive forming up, trying to shoot into the flank of the 7th Fangs. If they want to do that, then he needs to communicate with Pajot not to put troops on that flank. Instead, bolster the attack over here. Try and force their way through the more beast tamers. Him doing that negates Stalin's ability to help with his archers. Sort of a communication breakdown there. Take him a while to get through that. Camille Shadowbows here. I think we've got the Camille Shadowbows here targeting the demons of the desert.
My lord, only half our force remains.
Hey, it's worth a try. I mean, what can Rune do? What can Rune do? He's doing it right. He's trying to provide some cover for his forces coming up the ramp. And to do that, they've got to do something about the demons of the desert here. If Hanoki's going to lead them there, then the best should shoot him to his heart's content. Probably get one more volley off. No, that's it. They're retreating for now. Probably target the Camille Shadowbows. Run. Better run a bit faster than the best.
It is coming for us!
And killed about 20 of them. Didn't think they were out of ammunition, but if they are, they are. Dark tries to still have javelins. And we got Brotherhood of the Sword here on the front. Making quick work here of the Hashari, which are broken. Okay, they're broken and fighting to the death. That's why Micka couldn't get them out of there. It's sad to see they have ammunition still, but what can you do? They must have broke before you can get them out of there. Got Champions of Nafarat coming down. We'll just times 2 speed it. Just so we can get a better sense of how the battle's evolving between the Battle of Axgard and the Battle of the Sword. I'm kind of curious to see who's better. Although if the sword just keeps walking around while the Belgians... Oh, okay, hang on. The demons have just come by to say howdy. Half of them got back up. So Battle Tribesmen are firing their javelins in. There's Thanatos generals there. Can the Dragon's Wrath crossbows here come to the aid of the Brotherhood of the Sword? They're loading up. Oh, here we go. Potentially. Yep. Hitting the Harbingers of Casimir and the Demons of the Desert. Yes, they're lob bolts, but they deal a lot of damage, and these are really good units to hit.
Praise to our Lord. Our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
I think that was a Carnage general there. Because Thanatos is right there. Brotherhood of the Axe is here. Demons of the Desert looking for a target. Nero Stormguard trying to get into their ranks. Well, that's a Haradrim general.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from
Nero
this
Stormguard trying to intercept and kill the Demons of the Desert. In Nawaki's panic to get away, he might have sealed the fate of his own demons.
Lord protect us. Our general
Felt like his axe got there.
on the battlefield.
Cut down the general. Or can they get away? He needs to save them. This Minnesota guy can hold on. They got enough men there. They're almost there. Their escape is almost assured. They just got out. Jeez, they're not out. They're not actually in the clear yet. Rune's right there. Most of them got caught. You might only be able to save one here.
Only half the enemy force remain.
We got crossbows here. Crossbows. Tommy needs to get these crossbows to work. I mean, place them right here. Start shooting into the runic forces. Crack on. Oh, they have ammunition. Okay. 90 to 83. Well, he still has a demon. And one demon can still do serious damage. Loki's got 7 there. And 2 left. But they're both falling back. Sentinel's moving to engage the Brotherhood of the Axe. Cassie's Rangers here from Tommy.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
Can the demons shoot at? Place the demons here. They can shoot into the runic forces through this gap. Cassie's Rangers are firing at something. Javelin's coming in. Okay, they're trying to target the backup tribesmen. Demons firing through that gap. Camille's Chosen trying to get through that gap. The demons get Camille's Chosen. No, the lucky time's of the essence. You gotta get those bolts in. Looks like it'll take more than one to bring these guys down.
Of this battle changes because defeat seems almost certain. It is coming for us! It is coming for us!
Cassie's Rangers targeting the low camp room. Dragonjack Guildsman trying to cut down the demons. Dragonjack Guildsman destroying the last of the Umbar forces. Caster's Rangers must be out of ammunition if they're running down towards the enemy. Looks like it's not going to be a happy ending here for Tommy and his allies today.
It is coming for us! Our allies' general lies dead, slain by the enemy. We must help his men.
99 to 88. Well done to the attackers.
Our army is tired. It is coming for us!
Okay, so congratulations to the One Raider and his team on their victory today. Thanatos getting 2,983 kills, Tommy the Wise 2,716, and Nawaki here 2,689. The One Raider 1,035, the best 949. Stalin Stepbro 580, Pajo 995, Order Malice 907. Nice kill counts from all players. Okay, I can show you 2 kill counts here today. Thanatos's. Kronos Legion 141, 171, 424, and 260. So Kronos Legion did very well there for Thanatos. Belgath Marksman there ranged from 214 to 83, so one unit dropped level a little bit. Cassie's Rangers 108 to 231, a little bit surprising there. Cassie's Rangers are capable of getting up to 1,000, or body piercing Rangers are capable of getting anywhere between 100 to 1,000 kills at least. Belgath Shield Bearers 110, Corsair Crossbows 184 to 180. Doom Shield Guard 144, Belgath Axe Guard 1 unit got 174, Trebuchet 170. Tommy the Wise. Okay, here's Royal Guard 134. His Sentinels units 119 and 203. Belgath Marksman 121 to 169. Corsair Crossbows 280 to 256. Corsair Blackguards 128. Cassius Rangers, he's got 285. Warlords Umbar here 419, so he uses Warlords obviously very well. And Belagar Archers here 144. And those were the best performances there. So, thank you to Tommy for sending me the replay. Great replay, mate. If you want to see your own total replay featured here, guys, you can send it to my email once again at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, be part of our community, and post your total replay there from any Total War game. Or you can tag me in the replay you post on the 3rd Age Reforged Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.